All right, you ready for your book? We're going to read it. Come on. We got to read it, Tone. We got to read your books. Okay? Got to read your books. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. The Saggy Baggy Elephant. The little elephant danced all along, leaving wreckage behind him, until one day he met a parrot. "Why are you shaking the jungle all to pieces?" cried the parrot, who had never before seen an elephant. "What kind of animal are you anyway?" See the elephant? Turn the page. Thank you. The little elephant said, "I don't know what kind of animal I am. I live all alone in the jungle. I dance, I kick, and I call myself Suki. It's a good-sounding name, and it fits me, don't you think?" "Maybe," answered the parrot. "But if it does, it's the only thing that does fit you. Your ears are too big for you, and your nose is way too big for you, and your skin is much, much too big for you. It's baggy and saggy. You should call yourself Saggy Baggy." Snooky sighed. His pants did look pretty wrinkled. "I'd be glad to improve myself," he said, "but I don't know how to go about it. What shall I do? I can't tell you. I never saw anything like you in all my life," replied the parrot. To the page. This page. There you go. The little elephant tried to smooth out his skin and rubbed it with his trunk and did no good. He pulled up his pant legs and they fell right back into dozens of wrinkles. It was very disappointing, and the parent's saucy laugh didn't help a bit. Just then, Tiger came walking along, and he was beautiful, sleek Tiger. His skin fit him like a glove. Suki rushed up to him and said, "Tiger, please tell me why your skin fits so well. The parrot says mine is all baggy and saggy, and I do want to make it fit like yours fit you." The tiger didn't care a fig about Snooky's troubles, but he did feel flattered and important, and he did feel just a little mite hungry. "My skin always did fit," said the tiger. "Hold on, Bubby. Maybe it's because I take a lot of exercise," but added the tiger, "if you don't care for exercise, I shall be delighted to nibble a few of those extra pounds of skin off you." "Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you," cried Suki. "I love to exercise. Just watch me." Suki ran until he was all beyond reach. "Tony, you're not getting tired, are you? Come on, man. You can't get tired." Then he did somersaults and rolled on his back. He walked on his hind legs and walked on his front legs. When Suki wandered down to the river to get a big drink of water, he met the parrot. The parrot laughed harder than ever. "I tried exercising," sighed the elephant. "Now I don't know what to do. Soak up the water in the way the crocodile does?" Laughed the parrot. "Maybe your skin will shrink." So Suki tried. Tramped straight into the water. "Are you getting tired, Anthony? Come here, Bubba. Here. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here, Bubba. Come here, Bubba. No, I don't want it. Can I have a hug? Hug. No, I want a hug. I want a hug. But before he had soaked nearly long enough to shrink his skin, the great big crocodile came swimming up, snapping his fierce jaws and looking greedily at Snooky's tender ears. The little elephant clambered up on the bank and ran away, feeling discouraged. I'd better hide in the dark place where my bags and sags and creases and wrinkles won't show, he said. By and by, he found a deep, dark cave, and with a heavy sigh, he tramped inside and sat down. This book is boring. Suddenly he heard a fierce growling and grumbling and snarling. He peeped out of the cave and saw a lion paddling down the path. I'm hungry, roared the lion. I haven't had anything to eat today. Not a thing except a thin, bony antelope and a puny monkey and a buffalo, but such a tough one, and 2 turtles, but you can't count turtles. There's nothing much to eat between those saucers they wear for clothes. I'm hungry. I could eat an elephant. And he began to pad straight toward the dark cave where the little elephant was hidden. This is the end of me, sags, bags, wrinkles, and all, thought Suki, and he let out one last trumpeting below. Just as he did, the jungle was filled with a terrible crashing and an awful stomping. A whole herd of great gray wrinkled elephants came charging up, and the big hungry lion jumped in the air and turned around and ran away fast as he could go. Suki peeped out of the cave, and all the big elephants smiled at him. Suki thought they were the most beautiful creatures he had ever seen. I wish I looked just like you, he said. You do, grinned the big elephants. You're perfectly dandy, little elephant. And that made Suki so happy that he began to dance the 1, 2, 3 kick through the jungle with all those big, brave, friendly elephants behind him. The saucy parrot watched them dance, but this time he didn't laugh, not even to himself. Are you kidding me? Never again. I don't want to ever read that book again. I hope you enjoyed it. That was wiggity, wiggity, whack. All right, what else we got? Boom, 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 boom. I got a couple more. That one will go in the paid attention pile. All right, what about this one? Come here, sit down. Sit down! Merry Christmas, Mouse, or Find the Puppy. Okay, you're not paying attention right now, so I'll just read. Mouse puts 1 star on the Christmas tree. He adds 2 angels, 3 snowflakes, 4 reindeer, 5 snowmen, 6 toy soldiers, 7 robots, 8 little elves, 9 mittens, and 10 rockets, and only 100 more to go. Merry Christmas, Mouse. T-Bone. Here, Bubba. I gotta find this book. Alright, we'll do this one. Alright, here we go. It's a pumpkin day, Mouse. It's a pumpkin day, Mouse. Mouse has 7 pumpkins to decorate. Mouse paints a happy face on this pumpkin. This pumpkin is sad. Oh no, he's a sad pumpkin. This pumpkin has a silly face. Silly. This pumpkin looks surprised. One of those pumpkins
pumpkins is missing. Eek! What is that? Boo! Dog made a scary pumpkin. Now it's time to make friendly pumpkins. Happy Pumpkin Day, Mouse.
Should we just do this? We just did this one. Ouch. Let's see. All right. Okay. Good night, moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone, a red balloon, and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs, and 2 little kittens, and a pair of mittens, and a tiny little toy house, and a young mouse, and a comb and a brush, and a bowl of mush, and a quiet old lady whispering hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, kittens. Good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, little house. Good night, Teddy. Good night, mouse. Good night, comb. Good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. Good night to the old lady whispering hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Good night, Anthony. Good night, Papa. This one? Let's do that one. Want to do this one? Okay, here we go. Andy Warhol's colors. Big red darks. Big red dog barks. Bow wow wow. Small green cat just purrs meow. Graceful orange butterfly. School of blue-green fish swim by. Giant panda, black and white. Yellow lion sitting tight. Golden monkey with a bow. Pink cows line up row by row. Purple horse is trotting fast. Rainbow bugs go crawling past. See the colors bright and bold? Orange, yellow, green and gold, pink and blue, and all the rest. Which one of them do you like best? Okay, look at this. Global babies. Guatemala. Thailand. See babies? Where's this one? Greenland. Look at that baby. That's a nice coat. Ooh, Mali. India. Look at that baby. Tiny baby. USA. Look at that baby in the snow again. South Africa. Huh? Fiji. Yeah, look at that. Island. Love it. say, look at that baby. So cozy. Look at this. Look at this baby. Spain. Look at that baby. Iraq. Oh, that's pretty. That's cool, huh? Look at that. Look at that baby. Uganda. Look at that happy babies. Uh-oh. Okay. Your baby's first word will be dada. Dada. Moo. Dada. Ba. Dada. Quack. Dada. Bzzz. Dada. Woof. Dada. Sniff. Sniff. Dada. Meow. Toady. Meow. Meow, Toady. Dada. Squeak. Squeak. Can we take this out of your mouth? Dada. Hee-haw. Hee-haw. Dada. Oink, 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 oink. Is that a pig? Pig? Dada. Ribbit. Dada. Peep. Peep. Say peep. Peep. Okay. Go. You do it. Dada. Nay. Now everybody get in line. Let's say it together one more time. Say it, Tony. Come on. Dada. Yay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. We need more books. That was a nice little run, huh? Let's see. Let me grab these books. Popper, come on. Let's go. Come on, Boppers. Okay, ready? Colors. Blue. Blue. The red fire truck goes very fast. Yeah. Flip the page. The yellow bee gathers honey. The tree has green leaves. The orange cat says, meow, meow, meow. The purple grapes are very sweet. Is that how they end it? That's it? Wah wah. Find the puppy. Naughty puppy likes to play woof woof. Can you find him on every page? Is it puppy? Huh? It's breakfast time, but no one's here except for Puppy. Can you see where? You see the puppy, Anthony, on this page? You see the puppy? Can you point? See? There he is. It's the puppy. Don't put your paws on the table, Puppy. Hee hee. Can you spot the puppy's ears and nose? Where's the puppy's nose? Right there. And the ears, right there. Someone's forgotten to close the door. Can you see Puppy on the floor? Look at the puppy right there. Splish, splash, and wipe and wash. Get down, Puppy, or you'll get splashed. Oh, Puppy, what are you doing there? Splosh. That's water going everywhere. Puppy knows his food's in here. Can you spot the little paw? Now Puppy's hiding on a shelf. Can you spot him peeking out? You see the puppy? Where's Puppy? Oh no, Puppy's in trouble. Crash, can you see what he's done? Puppy's had a busy day, and now he's fast asleep. Look back and find. Can you count those? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. How many pots? 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, the pokey little puppy. But when they looked down at the grassy place near... Alright, here you go. 5 little puppies dug a hole under the fence and went for a walk in the wide, wide world. Through the meadow they went, down the road, over the bridge, across the green grass, and up the hill, one right after the other. And when they got to the top of the hill, they counted themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. One little puppy wasn't there. Now where in the world is that pokey little puppy? They wondered, for he certainly wasn't on top of the hill. He wasn't going down the other side. The only thing they could see going down was a fuzzy caterpillar. See? See fuzzy caterpillar? 1, 2, 3, 4 puppies. But when they looked down at the greasy place near the bottom of the hill, there he was, running around and around, his nose to the ground. There's the puppy. You see the other puppies looking at him? They found him. What is he doing? The 4 little puppies asked one other, and down they went to see. Roly-poly, pell-mell, tumble-bumble, till they came to the green grass, and they stopped short. And there they stopped short. What in the world are you doing? They asked. I smell something. The pokey little puppy. Then the 4 little puppies began to sniff, and they smelled it too. Rice pudding, they said. And home they went as fast as they could go. And there, sure enough, was dinner waiting for them with rice pudding for dessert. But their mother was greatly displeased. So you were the little puppies who dug holes under the fences, she said. No rice pudding tonight. And she made them go straight to bed. But the pokey little puppy came home after everyone was sound asleep. He ate up all the rice pudding and crawled into the bed as happy as a lark. The next morning, someone had filled the hole and put up a sign. The sign said, "Don't ever dig holes under this fence." But the 5 little puppies dug a hole under the fence just the same and went for a walk in the wide, wide world. Through the meadow they went, down the road, over the bridge, across the green grass, and up the hill. And when they got to the top of the hill, they counted themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. poky little puppy, they wondered, for certainly he wasn't on top of the hill. He wasn't going down the other side, and he wasn't coming up this side. The only thing they could see coming up was a brown hop toad. But when they looked down at the grassy place near the bottom of the hill, there was a poky little puppy sitting still as stone, with his head on one side and his ears cocked up. I hear something, said the poky little puppy. The four little puppies listened. They could hear it too. Chocolate custard, they cried. Someone spooning into our bowls. Thought dogs are allergic to chocolate, but whatever. And home they went as fast as they could, and there, sure enough, was dinner waiting for them with chocolate custard for dessert. But their mother was greatly displeased. So you are the little puppies who will dig holes under fences, she said. No chocolate custard tonight. And she made them go straight to bed. The poky little puppy came home after everyone else was sound asleep, and he ate up all the chocolate custard and crawled into bed as happy as a lark. The next morning someone had filled the hole and put up a sign. The sign said, "Don't ever, ever dig holes under this fence." But in spite of that, the 5 little puppies dug a hole under the fence, went for a walk in the wide, wide world. There, the meadow they went, down the road, over the bridge, across the green grass, and up the hill, and when they got to the top of the hill, they counted themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. One little puppy wasn't there. Now where in the world is that poky little puppy? They wondered, for certainly he wasn't on top of the hill. He wasn't going down the other side, and he wasn't coming up this side. The only thing they could see coming up was a big grasshopper. But when they looked down at the grassy place near the bottom of the hill, there he was, looking hard at something on the ground in front of him. I see something, said the poky little puppy. And the 4 little puppies looked, and they could see it too. It was a ripe red strawberry growing there in the grass. Strawberry shortcake, they cried. You love strawberries. And home they went as fast as they could go, and there, sure enough, was dinner waiting for them, with a strawberry shortcake for dessert. But their mother said, "So you are the puppies who dug that hole under the fence again. No strawberry shortcake for supper tonight." And she made them go straight to bed. But the 4 little puppies waited till they thought she was asleep, and then they slipped out, filled a hole, and when they turned around, there was their mother watching them. "What good little puppies," she said. "Come have some strawberry shortcake." And then this time, when the poky little puppy got home, he had to squeeze in through a wide place in the fence, and there was his 4 sisters licking the last crumbs from their saucer. "Dear me," said his mother, "what a pity you're so poky. Now the strawberry shortcake is all gone." So the poky little puppy had to go to bed without a single bite of shortcake, and he felt very sorry for himself. And the next morning someone had put up a sign that read, "No desserts ever, unless puppies never dig holes under this fence again." Ten little caterpillars. The first little caterpillar crawled into a bower. The second little caterpillar wiggled up a flower. The third little caterpillar climbed a cabbage head. The fourth little caterpillar found a melon bed. The fifth little caterpillar sailed a garden pool. The sixth little caterpillar was carried off to school. The seventh little caterpillar met a hungry wren. The eighth little caterpillar was frightened by a hen. The ninth little caterpillar fell into the sea. Oh no! The 10th little caterpillar scaled an apple tree and hung there patiently until by and by the 10th caterpillar became a butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Lots of spots. Lots of spots. Eel. Like water bubbles, its spots conceal the devious movements of an eel. Skate. Flip-flop swims the skate, blending with the ocean floor. Digesting the shrimp it ate, it hides and waits for more. Flounder. A flounder is a flatfish, a pancake with eyes topside. It changes its colors when it wants to hide. Toad. When a toad jumps in the air, it shuts off spotted underwear. Turtle. Turtle swimming, spots are revealed. Turtle sunning, spots are concealed. Chameleons. Chameleons can alter their colors of the skin to camouflage the spot they're in. Whoa, look at that one. Iguana. Why won't Mama let me get this iguana for a pet? Its spots won't blend, she declares, with her crouch and flower chairs. Rattlesnake. If a snake shakes its rattle, shake a leg and skedaddle. Snake. When a snake's high strung, it sticks out its tongue. Lizards. Lizards slither hither and thither. Chickadee. Hearing a cheery chickadee-dee-dee identifies the bird you see. A robin. Speckled-throated robin chirps and cocks its head, waiting for a worm to crawl out of bed. Goldfinch. When the weather's warm, the mellow goldfinch turns from dull to yellow. Oriole. An oriole love orange. Orange is best because their color matches its breast. Blue jay. When a blue jay calls Jay, 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 the sound is the same as its name. Red-winged blackbird. Red and yellow patches on each wing. Red-winged blackbird sings of spring. Wood duck. Striped head, eyes of red. That's a wood duck male. Eye spots on head instead. That's a pale female. Hairy woodpecker. How much wood would a woodpecker wreck if a woodpecker pecked woodpecker? Loon. It's a distinctive. You can't mistake a loon's spot and stripes on a leg. And it's our state bird bugs. Okay? Red-headed woodpecker. Woodpecker. If a woodpecker would pack holes in a wood deck, the whole deck, I suspect, would be wholly wrecked. Spotted owl. Unless there's a girl owl, he's in pursuit. A boy owl generally won't give a hoot. Flicker. Rapid tap-tap. That's a flicker sound tattooing on the tree bark where insects are bound. Goose. Goose. Migrating geese fly in bees. I wonder where they catch some Z's. Toucan. toucans looking for a bird of similar bill and feather, so the two can live happily together. Macaw. Gouty macaw is so conspicuous, trying to hide would be ridiculous. Barn owl. One barn owl can catch more mice and rats than a whole family of mouser traps. Pheasant. Ring around the neck, long striped tail, pheasant strides, hides on a bushy trail. Roadrunner. The roadrunner is a big cuckoo, but in a road race he might beat you. Turkey. When a turkey gobbles, its warty waddle wobbles. Crowned crane. Atop a crane's head, long neck beneath there is a crown, a feathered wreath. Humboldt penguin. Orange streak near its beak, this penguin is unique. Frogs. Color spots worn, these frogs taste icky, don't eat them or you'll get sicky. You know that one? What's that one? Panda, same black eye spots, same stripe near tummy. Panda, baby panda looks like daddy and mommy. Goat, there's no dispute. Goat's face is cute, but its horns can hit right where you sit. Badger, masked badger, a nighttime digger, excavates burrows with a great vigor. Dalmatian, a Dalmatian's got a lot of sploochy spots. Cow, spotted cow eats and by produces white milk and brown cow pies. White-tailed deer, dappled spots conceal newborn deer. As the fawns grow, the spots disappear. A moth's flight awaits moonlight. Buck-eyed butterfly. Look at those big eyes to scare those birds. It's a disguise. Cheetah, running blur. If spotted fur, you can't beat a cheetah. Tiger stalks with shiny eyes, then takes its prey by swift surprise. Zebra finch, a flying zebra. It's a cinch if you're a zebra finch, zebra. It might be hard to tell when zebras join their friends, when one zebra starts and another zebra ends. A nice thing about butterfly is that it adds spot or color to a habitat. Fish in the sea, in the ocean, the rainbows in slow motion. You got it all day, dude. Good night, Twin Cities. Good morning, sunrise over the Mississippi. Good morning, Twin Cities. Are we ready to share a wonderful day? Happy spring, Minneapolis Sculpture Garden. Greetings, golden horses of the state capitol. Growl loudly, polar bears at the Como Park Zoo and Conservatory. Howdy, Minnesota Children's Museum. Do you like to play shop? Check out the dinosaur skeletons at the Minnesota Museum of Science. Good afternoon, everyone, at the Minnesota State Fair. Greetings, gushing waterfall at Minnehaha Park. Go roller coaster rides at the famous Mall of America. Good evening, Minnesota Vikings. Score a touchdown. Go, Minnesota Wild. Put the puck in the net. Good evening, magnificent Cathedral St. Paul. Good evening, frosty ice sculptures of Winter Carnival. Good night, ice skaters gliding around the lake. Good night, Bald Eagle. Good night, mighty Stone Arch Bridge. Good night, Twin Cities. Thank you for sharing a wonderful day. put him to sleep. Booyah! That's how you do it. Promised you I'd read you. It's my sweetheart. That's my sweetheart.